clamor for Dr. Zhivago because they know he'll be on Fridays on Coast to Coast. From Sports Injury Central in SoCal, it's Dr. David Chao, the legend himself. And you can follow him on X at Pro Football Doc. He's very popular, both on C2C and globally and on social media. And it's easy to see why. Good to see you, Doc. Let's start with Jayden Daniels. There's no way he's playing in that football game.
I agree with you. He's LP today and listed officially as questionable. But there's 5 reasons he's not playing. First of all, rib cartilage is more painful and harder to block. Number 2, they're not going to risk him being a half step slow and get hurt in a different way. Remember Dan Quinn telling him to slide in the preseason. Number 3, you don't put a rookie quarterback in who basically hasn't practiced all week. This is not Tom Brady. This is not Patrick Mahomes. Number 4, the media says the first pick, Caleb Williams, against second pick, Jayden Daniels. Big game. No one in the Washington Commanders building cares about that, quote, matchup. That's a media-made, fan-made deal. And finally, I guarantee you this, Scott, a number 2 overall draft pick quarterback will start for the Washington Commanders, and that will be Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, and he'll be running for his life against that Bears defense. I've had broken ribs. I've had torn cartilage in my ribs. And I got to tell you, it is the worst. I mean, I couldn't get out of a car. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't get out of a sofa. I couldn't get out of anything. It is the most agony. And if you had a cough, if you got a cold or a cough with a torn cartilage and you had to cough every 30 seconds, you'd want to jump off a bridge. It is the worst. Let's talk about Tua. He's going back to play with multiple concussions. Don't tell me this isn't dangerous. You have to be worried for this kid's life.
Well, there's no question the collision sport of football is dangerous, and it's dangerous to everyone who plays at that high level. You know, he's passed the protocol. He's gotten clearance from different neurologists. Is his risk higher than someone else who's never had a concussion? I believe it is. Is it unacceptable risk? I mean, it's his decision and his thought process, you know, and I get the lay person who says, I've seen him twice on national TV games posturing, but that posturing or fencing doesn't necessarily mean permanent damage. And look, there are players in the NFL still playing that have had more concussions than Tua, and they've been cleared to return. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying he's not the biggest poster child for concussions.
He's not wearing the Guardian cap, but I hear he's wearing like the most sophisticated helmet money can buy.
Well, sure, but the Guardian cap, you know, I thought he would wear it. He's not required to. He's not going to wear it. Guardian cap is not foolproof. But you understand there, Scott, that helmets were never invented to prevent concussions. Helmets were invented to prevent skull fractures, and they do a great job of that back in the day, and that's what it started in college, the harder helmets. But no helmet can prevent all concussions.
So Hill was on the injury report. Waddle's limited. Who's he going to throw it to?
Both of them. Are you kidding? They're chomping at the bit to come back. Waddle with the quad and Tyreek Hill with the foot. They said, we've been through 4 games of all these other guys. We can't wait to get out there just to post for Tua.
So what's the deal with Deebo? He ended up in the hospital with pneumonia.
I mean, when's the last time we saw a player not finish a game due to illness? We saw that with Deebo. When's the last time we saw a player go to the hospital for pneumonia with fluid on the lungs? We saw it with Deebo. He's trending towards an LP and questionable. I think he's probably going to play, but he's not going to play 70 snaps.
Are you kidding me? Some guy with pneumonia is going to play? That's crazy. How long is Evans out? We know Godwin's finished.
Yeah, multiple weeks, at 4 weeks, something like that.
Aaron Rodgers has been stacking injuries. It's like one problem after the next. Then again, he's old.
Yeah, I mean, as we say, it's like the song, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. No, actually, it's hamstring, knee, and ankle for Aaron Rodgers. He's old. He's going to play through. He's got a strong arm. He's an platform thrower. He doesn't run that much anymore. There's no injury designation. He will play versus the Patriots. But, yeah, it's the game of football. He's got a lot of things.
Travis Etienne, his 6 scores 55. So is that a no-go for him?
We lean towards no-go, and we lean towards not fully effective if he goes. But the left tackle for the Jags has been cleared and back, so at least some upside for them.
What about DK in Seattle with that knee?
He's listed as doubtful. It's a mild MCL. Remember, he was carted off. It's not an IR thing. It's not a 4-week thing. This week doesn't look like it's going to happen, but next week is a real possibility for the Seattle wide receiver.
What about Dalton and his thumb after the car crash?
I don't think that's that bad of a deal. He doesn't have, it's not a ligament tear. It's not surgery. I don't know if it was the airbag or got caught in the steering wheel. He was with his family when it happened. I look at this as kind of hiding behind health. Look, Deontay Johnson is probably out because he's going to be traded, right? Carolina's not winning. They're maybe featuring Bryce Young for a trade. This is a little bit hiding behind health. This is like a chance for Dalton to sit, a chance to showcase Young prior to the trade deadline. And for the same reason, they're sitting Deontay Johnson. He's a pending trade target. It's not his ankle injury.
What's the deal with the Packers? They got a ton of guys banged up. What's their health status of this team?
They're actually not that bad. The Packers have become the new Patriots in this way. Remember, Patriots used to list dozens of players as questionable? That's been the Packers' modus this season. So the list is longer than the actual injuries.
All right, there he is. The one and only. Just top shelf status. Dr. Zhivago dealing with injuries for you, the fans, on Coast to Coast on a pain-free Friday. Dr. Chao, have a great weekend in SoCal. Try not to surf too much or go to the track too much and screw the Dodgers. I just wanted to say that lastly, too.
Breeders' Cup this weekend.